Reema Amin, a reporter for Chalkbeat, covering New York City public school state policy and English language learners. Thank you, Reema, for being with us. I want to get to that English as a second language question in just a moment, but are there charitable groups who go door to door and make sure that people who have come here just recently to our country know where their schools are? How does the city support this influx of families and students?
Yeah, so the city is planning on partnering with many community-based organizations known as CBOs who have for many years worked with immigrant communities, including students who are new to the country. In partnering with these groups, they're hoping that those groups that are closer to families on the ground can reach them in terms of providing information in their home language or in different dialects of Spanish, which is the language believed to be of the recent influx of asylum-seeking families. And they are also partnering with those community groups to ensure that if they are entering shelter, to help ensure that they're getting all the services they need. The city is also deploying its own school staff, and sort of coordinating with the Department of Homeless Services to ensure that kids are getting enrolled in school and their families know how exactly to do that.
Well, it's interesting because, I mean, again, they have to, at least they're required to report to an immigration office, have a lawyer, go through the process of being legally in the country, while at the same time, their children are provided for inside of these public schools. But you mentioned the language barrier, and we heard in that a report from Ardre Clark that there are teachers being flown in from the Dominican Republic now because there aren't enough English as a second language teachers. What is the process like in New York? How many teachers are we short?
That's a great question, and I don't have the exact number of how many teachers we are short, but we do know that not just in New York City, but nationally, there is a shortage of bilingual teachers, and especially bilingual teachers who can provide services for students who have disabilities. And in many cases, students who are learning English can also be students who have disabilities. And so it has been a chronic shortage area. It has prevented the city in many cases from providing some of the services to these students that they are legally mandated to provide.
Legally mandated to provide, again, a free education, and there's mental health to add to this as well. I mean, I'm sure some of these children are very, very fearful. They don't know where they are. They've never been in this country before. Are there enough counselors and mental health workers who speak Spanish or can help them to adjust?
You know, I think that advocates would tell you that no, there are not enough social workers who are bilingual or speak Spanish, which is obviously a language that is spoken by not just the new immigrants that we are talking about here this morning, but also many of the city's English language learners. And I think that some of these issues that we are seeing now with this influx of asylum-seeking families are some of the historic barriers to education that students learning English as a new language have faced in the city. And it sounds like the city is trying to work with schools that will see these new students and try to ensure that they have all the services, including staff who speak their home language. But it is certainly going to be a challenge because, again, it is a historic shortage area for educators, and this problem it's not new. So I think the city has its work cut out for it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.